Rumors spread quickly, especially if they are related to a love triangle, gender, the use of various drugs, and the murder of one of the relatives. All this is commonplace, found everywhere, but has anyone ever heard of African shamans performing their voodoo rituals in a cemetery in the Russian countryside? It's absurd, of course, but such a crazy rumor spread through our village like hotcakes. Who would have thought that such a thing was possible? Inexplicably, but a fact. Has anyone seen them in person? Do they really exist? Eavesdropping on the village on a well-known social network is full of various eyewitness videos from the cemetery, where the same shamans from Africa are allegedly captured. Most of it is outright nonsense and staged, but there are a couple of videos that somehow pull the proof. It's not difficult to hire a few blacks in the city, bring them to the village, dress up as aborigines and let them go to the cemetery in the middle of the night. But still, why not? Suddenly, the cemetery is actually inhabited by aborigines who appeared out of nowhere. When they first appeared, or rather, rumors about the aborigines, it was whispered that the dead began to walk. At night, they got up from their graves and wandered around the cemetery. Some even went out into the village. Many videos and photos already featuring walking corpses can be found in the eavesdropping of our village. There are also quite a few different productions, but you can find something interesting. There are living witnesses, but who will believe the elderly? And so, for the sake of interest, I decided to find out a little bit about what is happening in the cemetery of our village. Taking with us a couple of friends, Oleg and Maxim, we headed towards our mystical place in the evening. I took a hatchet with me just in case I had to defend myself. Oleg also took a small makeshift baton with nails with him. Maxim didn't take anything, relying on us. He's frail, I don't think he can handle it, and he's good at hiding. If something terrible happens, and Oleg and I have to fall in battle, Maxim will definitely survive, and then he will tell everyone about us. Whether they believe it or not is unknown, at least they will be interested in the loss of our persons. Once at the cemetery, we found a secluded place to wait for the night. It was getting dark, the darkness gradually enveloped us, and the coolness forced us to pretend to be wild aborigines. That's all right, scientific interest is paramount. The moon was high in the night sky, brightly illuminating the sinister cemetery. It's been a long time since we came here, and we haven't seen anything like this. We are not going to give up yet. We'll still be guarding the cemetery until morning comes. Our expectations have been fulfilled over time. There was incongruous singing in an incomprehensible language and loud footsteps, as if someone had really decided to arrange a ritual. The three of us headed towards the source of the noise. Oleg and I got the gun. We tried not to make unnecessary sounds, it was scary all the same. Whoever it was, they were obviously crazy people if they decided to hang out at the cemetery. There was a glimmer of a campfire ahead, and shadows moving in an incomprehensible dance. As we got a little closer, the following scene opened up in front of us. Several black aborigines were spinning around a fire, humming something in their language. Next to them were several living corpses. Some of them were still fresh. They seemed to be ordinary people, the rest were rotting with maggots inside, while standing steadfastly and watching the savages. We have witnessed the confirmation of the tale about our cemetery, but what now? All that remained was to leave quietly. Just as we were about to turn back, Maxim suddenly revealed our location. After all, it was a bad idea to take him. He knows how to hide well. He's not doing well physically. I couldn't resist turning in single file, and I rolled right up to the campfire. The Aborigines noticed Max and immediately grabbed their spears. "Guys, help!" The last thing we heard was before Maxim was stabbed. Under the death cries of a friend, Oleg and I had to leave our friend. Fear overcame our courage. The two of us headed out of the cemetery while those savages were shouting something. It would be so easy. A chase immediately began for us. And the scariest thing was that it was those walking zombies who were chasing. Picking up speed, they raced forward, and only forward. They literally jumped over graves, just to get away from inanimate pursuers. Oleg fell behind me. Out of nowhere, one of the undead attacked him. He tried to fight, but his strength was not equal. I kept running, endured the pain in my lungs, and saved my skin above all else. They caught me next, and I was completely exhausted, tripped over something and fell, right at the feet of the dead. They grabbed me with their slimy, hard hands and dragged me back to the savages. I tried to resist. I'm too weak for such a thing. I found myself near the campfire again. The savages surrounded me, examining and feeling me. The corpses of my friends lay next to the fire. Their bellies had been ripped open, and all their insides were burning in the bonfire. Their lifeless eyes stared at me, their heads impaled on spears, blood trickling down into clay bowls. Am I going to die this way too?